This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so guys, today we'll discuss JQL filters and dashboard in Jira. So JQL means is the Java query languages. So with help of this filtering, so we can filter our issues like based on projects wise and based on issue type wise and based on any custom field wise, based on date, based on users. So this we have many options to filter, and so this is the main advantage in Jira as well. So when you use these tools, and you don't need to go to any other place to generate the report, and within the Jira only, so we can generate the many reports. So um, that we'll see today how we can generate it. And first, when you open your Jira and just your project once or any project, the Scrum project or normal projects or any project. So by default, we have this filter options in Jira. So if you suppose if you open, I think normally your book will be open. Okay, so this is a Scrum project, but this will discuss later and how it works. And but the left side you can see that down, so we have a report options. If you click on these reports, and we have many reports options to generate a within the Jira. This burnout chart and burn up chart and sprint reports and velocity chart and calculated flow diagram versions report. So we have this. This is the agile, and this is only available in Scrum, so it is not available in normal project. As normal project, we have an issue analysis. So average age reports and created and resolved issues report, pie chart reports, and recently resolved something like this we have. And if you open some normal project, suppose example resource management is a basic project. The basic project, what type of we have? So here we have a reports and same we have a issue analysis one, issue analysis and forecast management. So these are same average age report, created and resolved reports and pie chart reports or something. So suppose the example, if I take this pie chart, if I click on this pie chart and it will be asked that direct automatical filter will become. So which wise this issue should become. So based on assigning, if I click on next, see in my project, so total I have 12, 13 tickets and one ticket is assigned to Ergo Ananta and 12 ticket is unassigned. So this is the report in my project. My project total 13 tickets in that, so I have this assigned by the. So if I click on maybe issue type wise or something, so issue types. So here I have the offboarding history, onboarding is one, so new resource is five, and candidate is so total I have this many issue type. The percentage as well it is coming down. So new resource and candidate four, offboarding three, and so this we can um, like generate based on anything. Okay, so like reports we can generate it within Jira. We have available this many. But when you want any advanced report, so this project manager also can able to generate it. But if they want anything more, so we need to create it. And the main page, click on these issues. And when you click on it here, we can see current search and search for issues. Click on search for issues. So then this page will be open. So this page, every issue, all issues will be comes to here. Not only based on the project and everything, all project issues will be first will it come here, and the left side you can see a new search and find filters and open my issues. My open issues means if I click it, and these two tickets which is assigned to me. My ticket means is which is assigned to me. Okay, reported by me means which I raised it. So reported is all issues will become. Okay, and open issues we have. Okay, so we have some open issues and how many open issues we have and done issues. Okay, so first of all, I'll go with a new search report, how we can search it. Okay, so when you are in this page, I think I'll change this view and we have this list, details view and list view. List view, it will become like this. and this is details view. It will ticket will come left side and right side. We can see the ticket. So here like it's not complete list will come. Okay, so this is maybe I'll take this. Okay. So first of all, you can see here I have a total 24 tickets and I have a Scrum and resource management and demo and middle I have some PS project. What I'll do is I want to generate I want only my project issues. Suppose example R. So in the drop down, you can just click on it and select resource management. Only resource management issues will become see that area. So in that, if you have any issue type, right? Suppose example I have a new resource. Okay, so if you want to see any issue views here, just click on columns and add more columns. I don't want this, and I'll select the issue type. Or else I'll select the summary. Step by step, and you can drag and drop this as wherever you want, and you can just drag and drop. Okay, so this is all new resource tickets and resource management. Okay, so suppose this to do done in progress. Like suppose if you want to capture any particular status I want, just I'll click on suppose done, only done issue. Okay, suppose if I want to do this all, if you see this query, I'm selecting just drop down. So this is the basic reporting. If I click on this advanced, the query will be, which is when you selected it, that automatically backend it will become. So that project is equal to RM. Okay, so based on this, only RM issues will be, and issue type is equal to new resource and status is equal to true. So with help of this all, this filter will be, these issues will be appear here. If the issue is matched to this filter, then only it will be appearing. Suppose if it is a different status or different issue type or different project, it will not come here. Okay, so whenever this issue is matched to this filter, then only that issue will be appear here. So this is the count and we can count like this. Okay, suppose example when we have lots of data, we can get it easily. So I'll just open my real-time instance. Okay, yeah, so this is my real-time instance, and here we have a filter option. So there we have a issues option, here filter option. Same, if you click on filter, just go to advanced search. Yes, so have these like left side I have a many filters which I've written that down, so I can see same my open issues, reported by me, all issues, open issues, done issues or something. So have many, and when you are in this page and you can see this option, and also when you switch to base, like this drop down selection will become. When you switch to JQL, you can write it to JQL. This is the basic and this is the advanced. Okay, switch to basic, this is the basic, and switch to JQL and you can write it to JQL. Okay, so remember this. And next, for suppose I have a 10,000 place tickets, 1,000 place tickets I have, and I have a mini project wise I have. Suppose VMW, I think VMW. So something I have many issue type, many project I have, many issue types wise, reporter wise, many things I have. So first of all, I'll just open one ticket. This drop down. So I selected only one project, and example that. Actually, I'll select one T-Mobile. Okay. So in a T-Mobile, how many issues and 10,000 plays? Sorry, 1,000 plays. And in cloud, so the exact count will not come. So 1,000 plays like this it will become. Okay. And this is all T-Mobile. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll click on this drop down. So I want only new resource requirement tickets. I'll select this. Total 760. So if you see this JQL, project is equal to TMUS and issue type is equal to resource management on order by created descending order. Okay, so if you don't want to write this by normal like like issues will become in order wise. So when you selected this created by disk or created by reporting like that, so the issues will becomes the proper arrangement. Okay, so total 764 I have. What I'll do is like here I'll select it status is I want only caps. So total one ticket only I have in a caps. If I select another example cancel tickets I want. Total 360 tickets which is T-Mobile resource requirement cancel tickets. So T-Mobile and the resource requirement. Okay, and this is you can see here all status is a cancelled. Okay, so this is what the filter we can write. Okay, so equal to this is a single one, single value selection. But the same place we can write it this. Suppose example project in top down will become selected equal to, okay, T-Mobile. Okay, example when I search it only T-Mobile issues will be coming. Okay, so that we discuss. But we have the options here not equal to. Not equal means if I search it, except T-Mobile, remaining all projects will become. So example, I have a 40 projects. In a 40 project, if I want to only one project issues, I can write a project equal to that one project. Okay. So that 39 project issues will not come, only one project issues will become. But my case, I have a 40 project and I don't want only one project issues. So that I can write it project equal to project not equal to that one project. So except this project, 39 projects will be. Okay. So this is the way we need to use here equal to and not equal. Okay. So except like here and remaining except T-Mobile, everything will be. Okay. Example I have written same thing here. I'll select it here except now I'll search it. So you now you can see everything is cancelled. Everything is cancelled. But I don't want only cancelled one, remaining all issues I want. So now remaining all will come. So remaining 404. This is might be open or onboarding or fulfilled, open, onboarding or something. So except cancel, remaining all will become. Okay, so T-Mobile, the project is equal to and issue type is equal to and status is example have a 30 statuses I have example. So I can't write it status equal to everything, right? So I can I can exclude one only, not include. Okay, so I can exclude it, only cancel, so that remaining everything will be. Okay, so this is the way we are selecting not equal to as well, and we can write it anywhere it is not equal. Okay. Just I'm written only one okay. So I hope you clear how to write it equal to one project wise. But do we have any option to generate it based on two project or three projects? Yes. Just click on here. I'll just select T-Mobile and I choose two issues I choose. And just same I'll selected resource management and this I want all tab screening, client screening, offer, on hold, open, onboarding, pending resumes or something. So I have this many status. So total many one at one. If I click on this JQL, can you see here project in TMUS and AG? When it is single one project equal to T-Mobile. When it is double, okay, so you can write it project in this two, TMUS and AT. Okay, so this is the way we need to write. if issue type equal to 1 and we need to write it 1, and before I selected status is equal to cancel, but when you like writing based on 2 is a multiple, you need to write it status in cap screening, client screening, offered, unrunning. This is open bracket and close bracket. Between that, you need to write it. Okay, so based on this query, everything will be okay. So how to clear and equal to and in. When it is a single one, single like project or single status or single issue type, single user or anything, you should write it equal to or not equal. You need to exclude and include only single one. You need to write it this exclude include obviously. But when it comes is multiple levels and you need to write it in project in TMUSATT and like issue type something and status in something. But we have another options here. Suppose I don't want two projects. So before one project, when I exclude one project, I choose not equal. But when I choose two project exclude, so I need to write it same project equal to not equal to we are clear, and in also we are clear, and same not in projects not in these two projects. Example TMUS. I obviously choose this and AJNT. Which project I want? I don't want, so I'll select. So now, except these two projects, remaining all projects will become right. So example, I'll add in status not in fulfill cancel. Now, so projects not in T-Mobile entity, it means like suppose I have a 80 project. In a 80 project, when I exclude these two projects, remaining 78 project issues will become, and status is also status is not in fulfilled and cancelled. So except cancelled fulfilled, remaining all will be. You cannot see that these two project and these two statuses. Okay, like this we can write it. Okay, so I'll just copy this status in or not in or something, so we can write it. Okay, clear. And next, like issue type status, is it okay or assigning? Suppose example, this sticker is assigned to some particular groups or some like any users which is assigned, so we want and we can get it that example. So have a T-Mobile project and I have only one person. So in my team, so 10 people are working. So I need to get it only one person's tickets. So I just choose a resource management example. So in that open ticket or something, now person wise I want. So we can write, we can generate the person. Current user means if you open, you are the current user, and we can write it any other person's names. So I'll choose some person name. Yeah, so total 332. So this is a T-Mobile, TMUS T-Mobile, and this was requirement, this should type, and assign is equal to same. Everything you can see Sandeep, 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 Sandeep. So based on assign. So this bar is same like assigning in ID will become. So normally it is we choose become ID and project is for TMUS and issue type is equal to and resource management. Or we can write it this simple way as well, like project is equal to TMUS and issue type. Issue type equal to resource everything the suggestion will become, so you don't need to worry more. Okay, assigning. is, in, not, was, or something. So we can change to like this. We can use it this meaning. Is not empty, is empty, like this. And is not in some particular person, in some particular person, in. So you can write same person. Sandip, ID will become. That's it. Okay. Same 332 like this. And remember one thing, when it comes is into this red into symbol, your query is wrong. When that is green right tick mark, the filter which you written is correct. Okay. Example I written just add to and it is wrong. Okay. So I'll just remove this. What happened? Amrita. Just mute Amrita. Okay. So we can, when you return this exact name, when you selected names or spaces or everything is correct, this green tick mark will become that is correct. So if you selected another one, it is wrong.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Actually, your voice is continuously breaking.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. And so next we have your like this is a drop down. Like project is coming, this drop down, or this is also is drop down. So for example, if you have any text field, so how based on how the text field we can get. So example, so this is how we have um like summary, based on summary actually we can get. Okay, summary is a text field. Okay, for example summary. So not only summary, if you take any text field as well, so we have these options, the wave symbol types, like this is equal to or not equal to, is in, is empty or something. So if I choose this, if I selected any Java, so can you see in the summary everywhere it is in Java, 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 Java something. So this is the Java and status equal to fulfill everything. Okay, complete is a Java is a fulfill, Java is fulfilled. So example, so this is my resource requirement, so how many resource we have available, something it will become. But when you choose the summary where symbol is Java, so in the summary if Java is name is there, so that will become. So whenever you want to like select based on this um text field, so you need to write it this symbol, so that it will become. Not only these summary, so if you have any text field example, so resource demand type Atlanta, and so have something or to us. Okay. And how it will become like is empty, not empty. So if that is empty, so empty will become. So if it is not empty, so not empty issues will become. So is empty means, see, can you see here auto-do where yeah. So this all issues, this auto-do is empty. So that's why these issues will become here. Okay. So is empty or not empty, we can write it like example. So text field, text field can select here, suppose Java or name or anything. So not equal to, so except Java remaining anything you want, So you can select it not equal to. And so we can also write it text field is empty. So if it is not mandatory, so if any person is not selected that, so we can select it with based on this is empty. We can get it that information, or is not empty, is not empty. Okay, so like, and so same based on the custom field wise as well. So if you have any other custom fields as well, so example reporter name or everything, and so resource demand type I have. So resource demand meant I have a sole project, pursuit project, or stock argumentation, or many things. So I want to be only sold project issues I want. So I just selected any particular project. You can select the project, and here you have a more option. Okay, so click on more, and the more option all custom fields will become. So I'll selected resource demand type, resource demand type. The drop down obviously will come. So I want only sold project. I have two sold project. Right? So 550. So this is in a T-Mobile. If I move this right side, see everything is a sold project. Everything is sold project. And in that, suppose I have a work country, state, city. So I want very many options here, and I want only Karnataka, Bangalore. So I can select it to custom fields as well. Work location, city, state. Oh, country, state, city. Will not come. This is not the field. Primary work set and selected. I want all Bangalore wise. Yeah. So all Bangalore. Then a Bangalore 3 only. So I selected this the mobile and only sole project, only sole project, and this is in a primary work set is a Bangalore. So we can switch it. So this March filter. So project is called TMUS and primary work set drop down in Karnataka 60. Everything it will become. Yes. And last resource demand drop down in sole project. Sole project. This is the last. Okay, so this is the many one. So based on the custom field as well, is a text field or drop down or anything. So we can write it the same options here. Same like we can write it the filter. And one more thing, so we need to discuss here based on the date. So this is very important. So example, last week created tickets, last week updated ticket, last week closed tickets, last week status change tickets, and everything will be comes based on that drop down selection. Suppose when I click on it, so created it. So when I click on this created date, so obviously this option when you select any date field, so this will become okay. So within the last and more than so based on this date, create a date within the last 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 days. I'll update it. So last 2 days create a tickets will become it is the 9th November. So 2 days. Last week I think Saturday, Sunday it will not create it. Maybe I'll select a 5th. last 5 days tickets will become. Okay, so have a 29 tickets in the last 5 days which is created is as created here 9 6 or something. So I selected here, click on it fourth. So 5 days means 4 days it is calculating, and fourth to, if I click on this again, ninth. Fourth to ninth, it is the ninth is a 4 days. So the ninth date is one, sixth date, and remaining fifth date, and up to fourth date it is coming. Fourth date. Okay, so remaining 5 days means only 5 days created ticket will become. You can select it here, created and greater than or equal to minus 5 days. Okay, so first last 5 days created tickets will become. So like create a date more than minus 5 days. Okay, first we need to go to minus 5 days. After 5 days, which tickets is created, that will become here. Okay, this is the right query we need to write it. And not only this, like we can select any weeks or something, and we can write it here as well. So instead of date, and we can select it the 5 weeks. Week means w, and it will become, and 230 tickets. And more than a minute means like uh, more than a minute ago. So it means this one is the last 5 days tickets created. Example, so have last 5 days, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I can write in last 5 days ticket created. Okay, so this is the within the option means last 5 days tickets or last 10 days tickets last, and today days to last. They're calculating. But more than ago, more than minute ago means 5 weeks ago. Examples I've written 5 days, 5 days will become. But except this five, before all date I want. Okay, so example, except this five, you can leave it. Okay, these many days I have right these days. Okay, except this 5 days, remaining will become. So here, if I've written these many options here, I can select 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so when I use it, this first option within the 5 weeks of 5 days, this five will become. Okay, but when I select is the more than 5 weeks ago, example 5 weeks ago, so that case except these numbers, this will become now. Okay, so within ago, so remember these two. Okay, like this we can generate. And next one we have very important thing is a between the date. So between the date means like this date to this date. Example I'll choose is the October 1st to October 31st. Okay, 1st October 31st. If I click on update, and within this time which tickets are created last month, so 254 tickets, and you can check here 30 and 30 30. So if I say like down to top and ascending order or descending order, it will become I think first October, 1st October to 31st October. Yeah, sorry, 30 October. See, so not only create a date, if you have any due dates or something, if you have any custom fields date wise as well, so anything, so you can select it like is a date. And so if you choose here created greater than equal to 2020 10 1, and created like this created date more than this and less than this. But this is interview question, and when you written that JQL filter based on that query and based on the date, and how the date format should be. So the date format should be year, month, date. So actually in India we'll write it first date, month, year, right? So here it is a different, is that day, year first and month and date. So remember this one thing, okay? And this wise we can date dates as well. We have like this as well. It equal to minus 4 days. Something Issues. The last 4 days ago. This is the between days. So last one we have the range. Range means like within the last week or something like it will come. Okay, so like minus 3 week, 4 week to 3 weeks, last 1 week tickets, last 2 weeks tickets, last 3 weeks tickets, and we can get it like this. Okay, 2 weeks minus 2 weeks to minus 2 weeks to. If you are not selected anything here, it will be take current date. Okay, so JPL filter same created is a minus 2 weeks. Same first how we get how we can take it the same thing. Okay, so within the last 2 weeks and within the last 1 week, like it will become in the range wise like. Okay, and this is the way we need to write a filter. And suppose example I've written that one filter, so this is very important now. So suppose I've written one filter example, so I've written one filter. Mobile and example again. Okay, so issue type I've written resource requirement, and status is equal to, and cascading kind of for onboard loading open pending resumes. Total 101. Okay, I choose this all except cancel fulfill. I'll select this all. This is the T-Mobile and AT&T issues. Sample AT&T 0 I have, right? I'll select a different one then. Okay, so total I have a 150 tickets. Okay, so this is the T-Mobile and HP project open issues. Okay, so but every time I can't return it, right? So I'll just come back now. So I need to write it this filter every time. So instead of that, so we have a save as option. Click on save as. Like normal save, it will become a save as. So I'll just open mobile and HP open issues. I'll submit. Okay, this is fine. But next time the same will be stored in the left side down. So T-Mobile demand, T-Mobile and HP open issues. So when I open my like issues here, and when I open my thing here, if I go to filter and view all filters right, and advanced search as well, so that will become in the left side. T-Mobile open issues we have here. T-Mobile and HP open issues name. So the query automatically will become, it will be saved. And so this is the one. So you no need to write it every time this. And if you click on this favorite one, and it will become this left side, or else it will be go to back side. So that case we need to click on this view all filter, then we need to find. So I'll just uncheck this, it will not come. It will be appear from here, it will not available. So see, it will be left from here. But when I selected this and it came here, see, when I uncheck this, so it's not there. Okay, like this. When I uncheck this, if you want to find out, go to view all filters, and you just select it here by based on the owner, based on the project or something. So you can write it T-Mobile as description, right? I think I selected my name here, owner. I've written it, so I'm the owner. TM, so T-Mobile and HP project, it is unchecked. If you open this as well, same. And if you want to share this filter your team members, okay, you just needs to be share this URL. So filter is equal to this ID. So when you write in any filter, that will be saved as a ID, and you can share from here and you can share from these places as well. You just write it the person name, enter the note and share it, so the person can able to access it. But by default, when you return this query and you are the owner of it, okay, so no one can edit and no one can access it. This only when you provide the access they can see it. So click on this. Suppose you can see here, this is the filter. Can you see it is a private? Remaining all I have access T-Mobile persons are this level. So we can provide that access, then only that will be up here, so that they can access that. Okay, so we'll see how it works. And the T-Mobile this, just when you return this filter, when you return and save it, and this details option will become, click on it, and permission, this filter only visible to you. Okay, and because of the I'm the owner, I can see it, and now remaining people cannot see. So just we need to select the edit permission, and instead of private we can select project wise or group wise or organization wise, and public or private. Public means everyone can access. My organization, your organization people only can access. Group wise we can select the group list here. And next we have a project, and only project wise people can need to access. Maybe I've written this based on the two projects, so I can select the two project roles everyone. Okay, just I'll save it, and you can write it. You can now the only T-Mobile people can access, and I need to give to HP persons as well, so we can write it, we can select it. See here, sorry, it is not the project T-Mobile and lowest, and we need to add it. So if you selected save it, it will not work. You need to click on add. So next it is added. So next same project, and HP, select this add. So now HP all peoples and these two project peoples only can able to access save. Okay, so like this we are creating. If you want to export these issues to CSV format, so we have these options, export option and print list and XML backup and export RS and export Word or XML CSV. So we have these many options to export. Example, if I selected all fields means everything will become, and current fields means which I'm selected here, key, reporter status, assign these. So if you want to add anything here, so we have a columns. We can add more fields here, and we can uncheck from here. Okay, so this many have added. Okay, so if I want to add anything as well, so from here I can add. Okay, so this is the all current field. All fields means in a issue, so how many they have, so that is called all fields current. Suppose if I click on this export current, so this exported is done. If I open this Excel, see this all issues we can export it into CSV. The same file will become priority, issue type, issue ID, summary, issue type, reporter, and assignee. So this all will be comes from this place only. So this priority, key, summary, reporter, status, assignee, created date or dissolved date, and everything created, updated date, custom fields, custom field location. So the next step, custom field location we have see here. Okay, so we can export like this. Okay, so here another challenging is here we have we can write it that filter within very easily. So I've written, so I have a 150, but in that 150, so I have many options like based on the project wise, example project wise as well. So I need assignee wise or reporter wise example, so I want it is a different wise, so we cannot get it. Say examples, I have a two project here. Two project issues is 150, but one project issues, and suppose I have a many status here, cap screening, client screening, everything have, but I want to get it how many open tickets. Okay, so that how we can get it that count. So for that purpose we have a dashboard option where we are in the main page. So here, okay, so sample I've created some example. I have one filter, what is my filter,
So we can write it like this, like open tickets in my project, and assign wise, status wise, how many we have, and list view. This is all the dashboard. So which we return the backend the filter, and based on that filter we can develop the dashboard. So I'll show you when you're in this dashboard. So in the here as well we have this dashboard side. So if you're in the main page, we will get it the same option. These are dashboards. So this is a dashboard, and click on this three drop down, or else if you click on this drop down you can get it this create dashboard create. So I'll put it like TMT, so T-Mobile and HP. This is also same, project wise the people needs to be access, or group wise they needs to access or anything, so we can select it here. Okay, zero admins, maybe add save. Once you save it, it will become empty. Okay, so here we have the option add new gadget by default, or else the right side up we can see add gadgets. Click on add gadget, and in the few seconds you will get it this load gadgets. Click on it. So we have many streams to select here, many gadgets. This will be called as a gadgets. Okay, so which levels you want, or example pie chart. I'll choose this pie chart. It will be add backend and then close it. Okay, so here it is asking to like select the filter. Okay, so we'll select the filter. What is the filter name? TM and HP, right? TM and HP open issues. This is filter I've written. Next, assign wise I want, or project wise I want, or issue type wise I want, or anything. So I can select maybe is a project. I'll choose project. Yeah. Then update 50 minutes everything. Then save it. See, total 150 tickets. Obviously, the next T-Mobile issues 101, HP issues 49. Right. So I'll just open this filter. This is a filter, right? We are written. So 150. This is a filter we are written. Okay. So 150. Suppose if I uncheck this HP, it is a 101 maybe. 101. See. So if I choose HP, so it is 49. Okay. So that, but the same count it will come without check this, so the count is came here. See, so total is, so same. If you want to get it this assign wise or anything, so we can get it the same project wise or issue type wise or assignee wise. Example, I choose assign. So total this 150 tickets assign wise it will come. So Sandeep Danda is 57, and this person is 49, and Jennifer is a 30, and this person is 14. So percentage wise it will become. So we can get it, that's all informations here. And same example I've added some different, or else I want project wise or status wise too. So we have a two-dimensional one, these gadgets. Selected this, I'll close this. So search filter, same, I'll just search it. What is the filter name? So T-Mobile and HP open issues. This assignee, maybe I'll select it statuses, status, and I'll select Y axis is the project. So sort by nature or total wise, it will become ascending or descending order, and number of result is a 5. I can write it 50, no problem. Update, save. So if you want to hard to see this, and you just selected edit layout, and 2 or 3, and like this 3 wise or 1 by 1. So we can select and change this as well. Now see the project HP and T-Mobile. The HP project open issue 0, onboarding 0, client screen 0, pending resumes 30, and capscaling is 16, output 3, total is a 49. And T-Mobile is a 88, 22 something, so total this. Like in the two project, open issues is 88, onboarding is the 2, client screening is 2, owning resume is 3. So which you want exactly that, like based on x-axis, y-axis, so that everything will become. So example, in the instead of project, you can select assignee, you can report or any custom fields or anything, so you can select it here. Okay, any custom field as well. If you have any custom field drop down, so that also will come. So example, instead of status, I can selected any status resource demand type. Example, I'll select this. This is the custom field which I have. So pursues 22 and pursue stop argumentation is 0. This, so we have some custom fields, and like example, I'm showing example here, one custom field. So based on the custom field wise as well, we can get it total 150 tickets. This, if I want to only 57, click on this 57. I want in the two project pursuit stop argumentation something pursuit project. So this also, this 57 tickets, and this automatically filter will become. So this demand type is a pursuit, and see this resource demand and pursuits and total 57. So this is a, and hyperlinks count. So if you click on this 57, the 57 only will be open. When you click on 1 and 0 0, 22 and 22 only, it will be open. Okay, so this hyperlink, so if you click on this as well, Sandeep done the same, this is also same. Not only these two gadgets, and if they want any level gadgets, the bubble chart, active streams, or average pie chart or something, so bubble chart wise, so if they selected anything, so based on that the filter results will become, and which based on suppose example assignee wise, nature by total, assigning yes or no, select it. It is some percentage wise, so assign is a 14 this person, 30 this person, 49, 57, total 150, the same here, and it will come by percentage wise. Okay, so if you want this to be in a different, we can select it as well, assign as well, any custom fields or anything, we can select it. Status, let go. Yeah, so onboarding is free, these 38, total 150 example we have. And if you want this like descending or ascending order as well, so we can select it that, and change the colors, and minimize, maximize and minimize means it will be go like maximum, restore. Okay, and we have a color change, delete, edit, rename, so we can change this rename as well. Okay, and edit, ascending or descending order, maybe descending order, yes, that top one it will be go up. Okay, so same here as well, we have a edit permission like copy dashboard, edit dashboard, share dashboard, delete, find. Okay, like this we have. If you click on find and previous how many dashboard we are created, so that all will become here. This is all dashboard, and in the single dashboard we can generate the many, we can drag and drop many custom fields. I think I forgot to tell you, not custom fields, suppose filter, not only single filter, we can select a different filter as well. So if they want here both, or if they want any created a different filter as well, we can select it, only one thing. And maybe I'll choose and a TMT T-Mobile. Okay, T-Mobile demands example, I'll choose this, save. So this is a different filter, but that count will become, so based on the status only I've written some this all issues. So 764, this filter is a different, like T-Mobile demands all, this is all. So this is a different 150. So you can write it any filter, and based on the date or something, so last 1 week create a ticket or anytime, so we can Selected that, we can drag and drop to here. Okay, open demand as example. So I want only closed based on the project. So in a single project, so we can drag many like example Tiger Team. Yes. So this is a 73. This is Tiger Team demands open by account status and account wise some different GUO, and this is Tiger Team due dates we have, and this is 250. This is a different filter. All candidates by statuses. Example we have 32 past start date and updated in last, not updated in last 3 days. So we can select it updated not in last 3 days something. So this last not 3 days not updated tickets these, and all not updated tickets 74. This issues this 74, this is the different view and this is a different view. Okay, so this is 131 is a cancelled one, so which we are cancelled, the reason for cancellation. Okay, so in a single dashboard we can drag many filters. You can backend, you can write it 10 filter. The 10 filter you can put it in the each gadgets and which view you are looking it. Okay, so this don't forget it, and don't think like only one filter we can drag into one dashboard. No, so multiple filter you can write it and you can drag and drop to into single dashboard. So this is the help of dashboard. So in the backend you can write it many filter, many project wise, date wise, or something, so anything you can write it 10 or 15 you can write it, and that all you can drag into single place to view here. Okay, so guys, this is that filters and dashboards.